Okay, we got to dust off last year's calendar for a quick illustration here. On average, in 2021, about every 6 days, another company from somewhere else relocated a headquarters to Texas. This info comes from Texas. That's a firm that helps to facilitate corporate relocations. Last year, they counted 62 companies from 3 countries and 17 states that moved here. That is by far more than any year since they started keeping track in 2005. Now, most of the migrating businesses landed in Central Texas and North Texas, and California was the chief exporter of headquarters. 25 of the 62 relocators to this state came from Cali. Now, many corporate executives find that Texas is more affordable and business-friendly. That is especially true for some of the newcomers like Tesla, which got an estimated $46 million taken off of its property tax bills for moving here. Let's turn to Chapter 313, class. That is the name of the Texas Incentive Program that allows relocating companies to apply for a deep, decade-long discount on their school property taxes. You may not want to hear that as you get ready to pay yours in full again. And indeed, critics have complained that this is expensive corporate welfare and that it burdens ordinary taxpayers. But supporters of Chapter 313 say it's brought a lot of jobs here and that the reduced taxes a company pays are better than no taxes if the company didn't come here in the first place. Bloomberg has charted how many applications there have been for this big money incentive each year. An interesting thing here, in the first 5 months of this year, the state has gotten way more applications than it received in some of those entire years, and that's because the book is closing on Chapter 313 because it wasn't renewed by the last legislature. They may revive it next year, but for now, the state is telling businesses, if you want this big tax break, you better get your application in by June 1st. The list, by the way, of recent corporate relocations to Texas is with today's post at Jason Wheeler TV on Facebook and Twitter, the headquarters of Right on the Money.